Hey, everybody. So, I'm really excited to share with you a little bit more detail about HEAL, which is harnessing energy and love, and where this concept came from. So, I had done a series of interviews, kind of a focus group with other women who had had breast cancer, some who were in the midst of treatment, and some who have been survivors for a short time, some who have been survivors for many, many years. And after those calls, it was clear to me that what I felt and what I've been feeling is not uncommon. And that how I have helped myself heal emotionally, and this is an ongoing process, I think, for anybody after any trauma, um, could be useful for other people to know the tools that I've used and what has been helpful and what has not. So, as I've shared already, it is a 4-week program. We will meet once a week for an hour. I am going to help through those 4 weeks. We are going to start by recognizing. So, what is recognize? These are the 4 R's. It's recognize, reflect, remove, and release. So, recognize is really learning how to acknowledge and name those emotions and what we're feeling. A lot of times people will say, like, I feel down, or I feel ick, or I feel, and not really understanding why. And so we're going to pause, name those emotions, and understand why we may be feeling the way that we are. I'm also going to, in that beginning week, talk about our energetic frequencies. This is something that I taught a lot when I was working in emotional intelligence, and how when we raise our energetic frequencies, we can attract higher levels into our lives. And so things such as grief, anger, envy, those have a low frequency. And yes, we're going to feel those. I'm not saying we're not, but we don't want to stay there, right? If our goal is ultimately to heal emotionally and to attract joy and peace and ease into our lives, we want to raise our energetic vibration. So we're going to talk about what that looks like. The second week is reflect, and that is really gaining a deeper understanding of why you feel the way you do, what it is specific to you that has you feeling that way. It's going to be about permitting yourself, really giving yourself that permission to feel all of it. So many of us think we have to be taking care of everybody else, right? And sometimes feeling those hard emotions can be uncomfortable for other people in our lives. The third week is remove. And this is one of my favorites because that is where we are going to remove a lot of the shame that we have associated with feeling these so-called negative emotions, okay? We're also going to start talking about learning how to set boundaries and why that's important for our emotional wellness. And we're going to talk about some other tools that you can use to help remove that shame and that stigma, to help you in supporting you as you continue to reflect. And then week 4, we will wrap it up with release. And release is just that, learning safe and effective ways for all of us to just let it out, right? Let that out as much and as often as you need to. And in closing, we're going to talk about toxic positivity, not allowing toxic positivity to take over, and how in our boundaries we can step up and share how toxic positivity is not helpful to us. I'm so thrilled. I hope that for this amazing journey together, I hope that you will join me on this 4-week journey to healing and helping us harness our energy and our love to raise our vibration, to get that shit out, and to be able to come from a place of love and attract more love. And I'm very aware, as someone who has been through breast cancer, that this is not a one and done. But this is my way of sharing with you the things that have worked for me thus far. The other piece that I am thrilled about and so excited is that I have 3 guest speakers lined up for you to help share some of the practices that I have been doing. They are my personal practitioners, and they are going to give you that inside look as to what it is they've been helping me with and how these things can help you in your journey toward healing. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. I am here, and registration closes Friday night, February 2nd, and we start on the 7th. Talk to y'all soon.